afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It is the extremely glamorous and probably the best dressed act I've ever had on this show, the Puppini sisters.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I am very
We
good.
couldn't wait to say hello to you there.
Oh, that's quite okay. You're in London today. How glamorous do you look today?
Oh,
Should I do a quick
on the scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of
off
1
the
to
scale?
94.
We got leopard print, false fur, berets, fascinators, and all sorts of stuff. All for you.
And we're wearing an array of fake animals today. Gorillas, leopards, foxes.
Not real ones.
Not real.
It's like a journey in Vivienne Westwood's wardrobe.
It is indeed, yeah.
So, ladies, it's lovely to chat to you. I have been playing tracks off your album, Hollywood.
Great.
In particular, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
What a classic, eh?
It is a classic, and especially being Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Hint,
Yeah.
hint. We don't
hint.
mean rhinestones, we do mean diamonds.
We do indeed. We'll talk about this later and try and find out what a man's best friend is. But because
Dog.
diamonds... A dog.
Easy there, Steph.
Well, you can't wear a dog. Where did you girls first meet each other?
Well, we were all studying jazz performance at one of the conservatoires in London at Trinity College of Music. And we were all there at slightly different times. Marcella and I had crossed paths and sung in the jazz choir together. And we'd sung the bass parts in the jazz choir because there was a severe lack of men. So we
were just about the burliest people in the choir.
Indeed, we were. So Marcella, when she left Trinity, thought, I really miss singing in harmony. Let's put together a kind of harmony project. So we got Stephanie involved, and the rest, as they say, is kind of history.
It is history, but it's glittering history. There's not too many people doing what you're doing, Marcella, are there?
No, there aren't. Well, there are people certainly trying, but whether or not they're succeeding, I don't know. Well, at the time when we started, certainly there was no one doing it, not in England. There are groups like this in America, but they tend to be more traditional. They don't try and renew the style as much as we do, and they certainly don't have the eye for fashion that we do.
Exactly. Well, we mentioned the stylish look of the fashion, influenced by the likes of Bardo and Grable and Joan Crawford and people like that. But the music itself, it's a fusion, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's a mixture of many, many things. Something old, something borrowed, something new. And of course, the three of our very eccentric personalities go into our sound.
But, and Marcella, it's a bit like, would I be right in saying it's burlesque meets vaudeville in a way?
Yeah, you could say that, and meets so many other things. Because I mean, we're inspired by so many things. We've covered the Smiths, so there's a little bit of a punk attitude to it as well. It's not in the style of the music, but it's in the way that we approach the music. We can be a little bit irreverent. So swing punk burlesque, you could say.
Swing punk burlesque.
How about that?
That is pretty unique. What sort of places do you perform then, Stephanie?
We've played so many different places. There isn't one typical kind of place that we play. When we started out, we were gigging a lot in London, and we were playing in very alternative places, in working men's clubs on burlesque nights, and in gay alternative pole dancing clubs, where actually some of our most inspired arrangements came through those gigs. It was quite a great place to experiment and develop our show in its early stages. But we've gone touring around the world with our music, and we've been to America on tour, played some amazing blues venues and jazz venues. We've played theatres in France. We've been to Russia. We're actually going to Russia very soon to do a very special performance out there.
It's going to be cold.
So we play many different places, and it's always exciting to see where we'll go next.
Well, Kate, this is music which more or less was born in America. What do the Americans make of the Puppini sisters?
I just think it's such an inherent part of their culture. They just really get it. They don't kind of question, what are these girls trying to do? Which I think a lot of the British audiences sometimes do. It takes them a while over here to get that we're kind of having a bit of fun and it's a bit tongue-in-cheek. But over in America, they're really, really up for it. And it's definitely one of the highlights of our career is cruising around the US in a 60-foot tour bus, going to lots of different types of venues, blues venues, concert halls, rock venues. And the audiences are just so up for having a good time. It's fabulous.
I have a friend in New York, and he takes part in in jazz afternoons.
Oh, yes,
very
it's a big
nice.
thing there.
Yeah, and everybody dresses up in sort of clothes from the 40s and 50s, and obviously the music is involved. It plays a huge part as well. Do you ever get involved in anything like that?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we've throughout our career, we've done many different kind of nights, haven't we? Where we've
Yeah.
been kind
Yeah.
of part of a bill. There's been strippers and
all sorts of
dancers
stuff,
and
and some great nights by a group called Secret Cinema, where many people join up to basically go and watch a movie that's a surprise. They don't know what they're going to see, but they are given a theme to dress up to, and the night is all based around this whichever film it is. And the one that we performed at, this was many years ago now, was Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
it was our night, wasn't it? We chose the film.
We
and-
chose the film and we spoke about the film, and we gave a little song of I've Written a Letter to Daddy from the movie. So yeah, there's so many great things.
Well, talking of a little song, as this is Valentine's Day, there's only one song I can ask you to perform, isn't there?
Go on then.
Indeed.
Come on, Alan.
Well, we're talking diamonds, aren't we? Come on.
We're not talking rhinestones.
Big bad rocks.
Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
A kiss on the hand might be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rental on your humble flat, or help you at the automat. Men grow cold as girls grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end. But square cut or pear shape, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
How wonderful is that? Oh, my goodness, you've put me in the mood, and that's it.
Hey.
And I hope all of our other halves have got the message finally.
Yes. Are you going to make any propositions, Alan? On Valentine's? Or proposals, should I say, rather than
Yeah.
propositions?
That's better.
To either of you three? Yes, please.
All of us. We do.
Oh, yeah. So, first of all, Marcella, what are you doing for Valentine's night?
Well, I'm going to be with my husband. I believe there's a surprise waiting for me.
You hope. There better
Oh my
be.
God.
Stephanie, what about you?
I think I'll probably go out for dinner and maybe catch a movie with my boy, and just spend some nice cozy time.
And Kate?
I think cozy time too, but my boyfriend's very inventive. He makes lots of things, and his toolkit's been out quite a lot recently, so I don't really know what is in store for me, so we shall see.
Oh, you probably come home to a wardrobe or something.
Yeah, sounds fascinating, doesn't it? No, he's a little bit more
Coat
inventive
hanger.
than that. Yeah,
Oh,
coat
do you
hanger
know what, though?
in the wardrobe.
Valentine's Day is the best excuse to bake. I love baking. This is Stephanie speaking. So last year I made my boyfriend some really sweet cookies and I iced them, and I went into my Desperate Housewives mode. And yeah.
Oh, how wonderful.
Thank you.
Would the Puppini sisters say that they're romantic?
Hopeless.
Oh, for sure.
Hopeless
Of
romantic.
course.
Absolutely. In fact, we were doing, from our new album, we have a song called True Love, which is one that we sang for many years now. And it always makes us really sentimental when we sing it. And the first time that we performed it on our European tour last year, we actually started to cry.
Yes, we did. We're very sentimental.
We first sang it at my wedding. This is Marcella. And it really does bring back memories. So.
It's such a beautiful song, isn't it?
I've tried not to fall into this hopeless romantic trap, Alan,
I
but
keep
it's
trying
just,
to get her to come round.
So
I've
you
just
think
been
there's any
dragged.
chance of the girls crying today? Could we hear a little bit of True Love?
Well, I could
Oh.
kick them in the shins. That would make them cry. We could give it. Do you want to
Yeah.
give it a little bit?
From while I give to you.
Bear with us.
1, 2, 3, 2.
While I give to you and you give to me true love, true love. So on and on it will always be true love, true love. For you and I have a guardian angel on high with nothing to do but to give to you and to give to me. Love forever true. Love
The Puppini sisters, do you realise you've made a nation cry?
We didn't even have to kick you in the shins.
No, that's a new tradition now. Communal crying.
Yeah, good therapy.
Happy Valentine's Day.
As instigated by the Puppini sisters. Girls, before you go this afternoon, there is one classic that you perform on the album Hollywood, and I'm a huge fan of this song. I have been for many, many years, and your version is as good as it gets.
Hey.
The song is Moon River.
Oh.
A brave choice, girls.
Yes, it was one of those who kind of should we, shouldn't we, and we did.
We did. It's actually my dad's favourite song, so this is
Yeah.
Stephanie again. It was such pressure.
No pressure for me who
I was
arranged
very-
it. Thank
yeah,
you, Stephanie.
I was very nervous about that one, but we love it.
We chucked a musical saw in there just to give it a little bit of a
Quirky
edge.
I
as well.
did notice that. I thought to myself, that's a saw.
It
Can
is.
you imagine Audrey Hepburn sat on the balcony playing a musical saw?
Well, yes, yeah. We thought for this new album, our new album Hollywood, that we'd try and kind of encapsulate some of the very, very classic elements of that era, and also kind of try and put a bit of a quirky twist on them as well.
Good stuff. Well, keep on singing, keep on crying, and keep on being ever so glamorous.
Thanks, Alan. Happy
Thank you.
Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's
Take care. See you next year for Valentine's.